here at Moses Brown, and he's really done so much. He's really done so much for all of us. So thank you. So real quick before everybody else talks, and I'll keep this quick. I just want to tell a quick story. So I actually had the opportunity to play in a jazz trio at a wedding with Mr. T and a former student of Moses Brown. And while we were there, we played and we finished the gig. And at the end, it was time for us to actually get paid. And Mr. T, being the selfless man he is, decided to give the other student, Nick, and I the money that he had made from the wedding. And I don't want to make this about money, but I think the message here is that Mr. T is such a selfless person, and he's someone that I admire so much, and he has so many qualities that I admire about him. And I think the biggest thing that I took away from that is that you can make money, you can do that, you can be happy, but really happiness comes from loving people and caring for others. And that's something that you do so well for all your students and everybody here at Moses Brown. And so I'm very, very thankful for everything you've done for me. I will miss you greatly next year. And I just want you to know that you're one of the only people I've ever said this to at Moses Brown, but I love you, Mr. T. So thank you.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I started taking lessons with Mr. T in the 3rd grade, and ever since then, I think I have been in his room every single day of my Moses Brown career, and he's just been my rock for me. And quick story, after Matt, it's kind of funny, but in 3rd grade, I remember I learned Baba Black Sheep, which was literally 2 notes, and Mr. T goes, "Wow, you're really, really good." He just stares at me. And then he looks up in the ceiling and goes, "Who's your teacher again?" Yeah, so that's something, that's a memory I'll never forget. And yeah, I just want to say thank you for all of these years. I think it's, yeah. And similar to Matt, I think I'm not really too close with any of my teachers, but you've definitely been that standout person for me, and you've really helped me through everything, the good and the bad. And without you, I don't think I would be the person I am today, going to the places I am going. So, I love you too, Mr. T.
I'm going to keep this short because Matt and Rohan pretty much said what I wanted to say. But coming into high school, I was not a musical person at all. Ask anybody I went to middle school with, I had no rhythm. I didn't know how to read music. You gave me a home here, and I know I've given you a lot of headaches over the last 4 years. Just screwing around in jazz while you're trying to talk to the horns, and then on the band trip, you tying my bow tie, me forgetting my mallets at the hotel. The stories are endless. But you helped me find something that I really love doing in playing music. And if you told me 4 years ago that I'd be playing in a pit band in a musical, I would have told you that you were crazy. So like those guys said, I love you, man, and thank you for always just being there for me.
I don't know where Laura is, but I refer to Mr. T and Laura as my 3rd set of grandparents. I really love them. I also wasn't that into music, and Mr. T convinced me to do jazz band, and then he got me and my dad into doing the Wakefield concert band, and he's really the reason I love music. And I'm in his room almost every day, complaining about literally everything in my life. I spend my free periods in there, just going to talk to Mr. T. And I have an Instagram, and my bio is my band teacher is my only friend, and you really are one of my best friends, Mr. T. I really love you so much, Mr. T, and I'm really gonna miss you next year.
So we were all just talking back there, and we realized it's pretty late, and you all probably want to get home.
No.
And our classmates have done such a great job, and they've really said everything. There is to say that you're such a great teacher, and you really take us into your life and give us everything you have to give, and it's incredible. And so We love you, Mr. T.
Thank you for sticking around for your patience. Appreciate it. We'll see you in the fall. We'll all be back over